Good morning, happy Monday. It is 5 to 6 in the morning. I am just in my office switching my computer on, ready to start work later in a bit. So what we have to do this morning is take Andrew to work. So as I mentioned yesterday, there has been flooding in the East Yorkshire. We live on the border of North Yorkshire and East Yorkshire. We're still classed as North Yorkshire, and Snaith, which is about 2 villages away, is classed as East Yorkshire. So there's been flooding in that area, and Andrew's work in Snaith has become almost cut off by road closures. Just let me click something to open something else. So we are having to do what is normally a 10-minute trip, car drive, or 15 minutes on his bike. We are having to do a half an hour, really long diversion around motorways and all sorts. And last week he did manage to get lifts from people, but because we've had the weekend and he's been off, we haven't organised any lifts or anything. So I'm going to take him this morning. So I'm going to go and get my breakfast ready, and I'll show you that when I eat it. Good morning again. It is now 7:05. I am in Eggborough, and I'll explain why in a minute. We have done the first leg of the trip. That is hopefully not going to become a daily occurrence, or not for very long anyway. We've had to come along the M62, come off at a junction, come through Eggborough, and then drive back through Snaith. I know that won't make sense to probably a lot of you, but it's basically at least half an hour when the drive should be 10 minutes. So I've dropped Andrew off at work, and on the way back I'm going to have a little game. There's a fortress just behind me for Wizards Unite, so I'm going to play a game while I'm eating my breakfast. Might as well make something fun out of something that's a bit of a chore. I do just want to say, obviously I'll be complaining about the difficulty Andrew's having in getting to work, but it's nothing compared to the people that have been flooded. There are 3 or 4 people at Andrew's work that we know that have been flooded, and it's absolutely miserable and really, really sad for them. So a little bit of a diversion for us, having to drive all the way around, isn't nothing compared to that, but I think we can still have a little complain about it. But I'm going to eat my breakfast now, so I'll show you. So yeah, I'm going to have a little play of my game for 10 minutes before I set off back home and start my own working day. But I've got a coffee made with skimmed milk, and then in here I've got 50 grams of all bran for a Healthy Extra B choice. I think that's a toffee yoghurt, I can't remember now. Toffee yoghurt of half a tin, and some defrosted blueberries and raspberries. This is my view. Very pleasant, but I'll have a game for 5 or 10 minutes and then set off home. That was another busy morning back at work. Just got back in time about 5 to 8 from dropping Andrew off to start my own daily work. And now it's lunchtime, so my lunch today, Monday, is the same as yesterday. I've got my salmon rice bowl. It's the Aldi Everyday Essentials Golden Vegetable Savoury Rice, mixed with peppers, tomatoes and red onion, and smoked salmon flakes, green leaves, cucumber and baby beetroot. So that is all free and speed. A large banana, which is a free food, and a 0 sugar Fanta. And Charlie's there sunning himself in his bed, and I'm going to see if I can squeeze in a episode of Casualty before I go back to work. So it's just after 4:30 and Andrew's not home yet. I've just finished work and got my shoes on. I've also got my hat and scarf on, but it looks quite sunny out, so we'll see if we need them. But I think somebody is ready for his walkie, because we didn't get time to do one this morning, did we? Do you want to go walkie? Yes? Yes? Look how smart you look. Look how smart you look. Come on then, let's go. So Andrew's home now. He had a lift from one of his colleagues, and he's got a lift in tomorrow morning, so that's one less duty I have to do in the morning. But we'll see how we go for the rest of the week. And it's Monday mince, or Mince Monday. So we have lean mince cooked in the slow cooker with the Coleman's cottage pie mix, which is 7 sins for the packet, so 3.5 sins for my portion. I've got half a roast butternut squash, carrot and swede crush, cabbage, and 40 grams of light cheese for a healthy extra A choice. I've got a pear. Earlier on this afternoon I had some chocolate quark, which was 1 sin, and the other bit of this pear, so I'm just finishing off the pear, and a no added sugar orange. So 3.5 sins and 1 sin earlier in the afternoon.
Charlie, leave it. Get off me slip. Charlie, don't break me slippers. Get off. Get off. Get. Get.
Good boy. Andrew's normal slippers are in the wash, so he's got a spare pair of mine on. Oh, no! Get off. As you can see. Oh, he's got it. Charlie loves his slippers. Do you mind? Can I have my slipper back? And now I've got to rewind my programme because I've missed 5 minutes of it.
For support, there's plenty of people on hand who work with ex-offenders.
Huh?
Not an ex-offender. My conscience is clear.
Right.
There's a pay-as-you-go phone for you to use while you get here, and there's a food package somewhere.
This is yours.
But what happens after that? All I've got is that discharge grant.
Good evening. Here we are again. Just after 7:30. It's not really coming natural to me to sort of sit down and have long chats with the camera at the minute. But as and when things occur to me, or I think of something I want to talk about, then I'll pop on over the next few weeks. I don't think I'm going to get much time at the weekend to do like a big update because my dad's coming. Dad's doing fine. I mean, he's not he's not doing his washing and things like that, but he's finding himself. And we've all just got to keep encouraging or nagging him to look after himself. But yeah, other than that, he's getting out and about and doing really well, dressing himself, doing day-to-day things and keeping cheerful. But yeah, so as I say, my dad's coming on Saturday and Andrew's not working on Sunday, and I think he's making a cake. So there will not be much time for me to do big long videos, but I will keep vlogging as and when I can and just popping on for quick chats here and there. And if you've got any questions or anything, then please pop them below. I may even do a Q&A at some point, who knows. So I'll show you what I'm having for my supper. Monday evening supper is Walker's salt and vinegar French fries, which are 4 sins, and a strawberry skinny whip, which is 4.5 sins, with a plum, which is speed. And I think I've had 5 sins elsewhere in the day, so I think that's about 14.5 sins, and a coffee made with skimmed milk. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.